Hi Tiffany, my name's Wade McDonald. I'm a sales associate down here at Handy Toyota in St. Albans, Vermont. I'm making this video in response to the inquiry you made about the 2014 Toyota Camry. We do have a wonderful line of Toyota Camrys here right now. We have 2014s as well as 2014 and a half. The main difference between the 14s and the 14.5s is going to be your rear integrated backup camera with path projection. It's just an added safety feature that the government is mandating that every vehicle will have in 2015. But for right now, the Camrys just wanted you to have that little bit of extra safety, so Toyota did go ahead and add that in the 14.5 models. I picked an LE as well as an SE to show you because you didn't specify a preference. So I'm going to show you an LE and the interior features as well as an SE. The LE is your base model Camry, where the SE is the Sport Edition. It's a little bit different, but there are great attributes of both vehicles that I think you will enjoy. Hi Tiffany, I just wanted to show you a quick video of the interior of the 2014 Toyota Camry LE. So this is a 14 rather than a 14.5, so it will not have the backup camera like I was talking about, but it does have Bluetooth capabilities. You are able to pair a phone up to this touchscreen right here and make and receive phone calls simply with a touch of the button on the steering wheel, as well as skip through stations, change your volume, go back on the screen, and change different modes from AM, FM, CD, auxiliary, etc. You do have an auxiliary USB port inside, as well as a 12-volt adapter. Two wells right here for your personal items, along with another 12-volt adapter in the middle. Two cup holders, and a sequential shift mode, which when in drive you can shift over to the sequential shift and you're able to upshift and downshift manually, giving yourself just a little bit more control during your driving. Throw it back in park. You have cruise control, power windows, power locks, power mirrors. You do have traction control, as well as all your heating and cooling right here. We'll go to the audio, for instance, and everything is a touchscreen. You're able to scan through AM, FM stations simply with a touch of the button, or you can use your hands-free device here on the steering wheel. It is a fabric seat with kind of a cool design, I think. It's little squares inside of the middle of the seat. It gives it a very nice interior look, I believe. But color and interior color shouldn't be an issue for you. We are able to locate vehicles if it's something you like. It could take up to about a week, but we are able to go to other dealerships and find certain colors and certain interior colors if it's something that's going to be a deal breaker for you. So that's a quick look at the LE. Now let's hop over to the SE and I'll show you a little bit about the 2014 and a half Toyota Camry SE. So this is the 2014 and a half Toyota Camry SE. One of the main differences just in the appearance of this vehicle versus the LE is going to be your honeycomb grille here in the front. So that is kind of a sporty look. It gives it a little bit more of a sleek design, as well as the integrated fog lights for your safety. We go back at their color key mirrors, and in the back here you do have a rear spoiler that you can it kind of gives it a little bit more aerodynamics. I'm not going to say it's going to give you that much more fuel efficiency, but it is a kind of a cool design. I really like how they put the Camrys together, and they have almost given them kind of like a little body kit where it looks a little bit lower, kind of like a body side molding. Give it a little drop down look. You are able to open the trunk simply by pressing a button on the remote keyless entry, and that'll pop right open. You're able to lift it right up. You do have Camry floor mats and tons of space. The seats do fold down. You have a 60-40 split, and it does have a seat protector, so if you're loading anything in there that's going to be a little bit longer than this trunk, it does protect the fabric of your seats, and you simply pull these to pop it down. That's something I can show you if you want to come in and take it for a test drive. This is where that backup camera is going to be, and that's only going to be in the 2014 and a half models. Now let's hop in and I'll show you a couple of the differences inside as far as the SE versus the LE. So the interior of the SE has different seats, so you're going to have a Softex. It feels kind of leatherish, but it's not exactly a leather. It's more of a Sportex fabric trim. You're going to have the same sequential shift mode in this one. However, in the Sport Edition, you do have paddle shifters on the steering wheel, so you don't have to use the the knob here to shift up and down manually. You can do it without taking your hands off the wheel. Same Bluetooth capabilities as well as hands-free radio device here. USB auxiliary, everything's the same as wells and everything like that. And I just wanted to give you a quick look at the backup camera. So we throw it in reverse, you see the backup camera here, and it does have the grid lines outlining the sides of the car in the end, as well as a stop line, which is conservatively 6 to 12 inches off the back. If you think 6 to 12 inches, you're never going to hit anything because you have a clear view of any obstructions that may be behind you. You do have traction control, power windows, power locks, everything that the LE has, simply different steering wheel. So it's sort of like the same Sportex leather wrapped steering wheel fabric trim that I was talking about earlier, and the same kind of dash as the steering wheel. So it just gives a little bit more of a sporty feel in the SE. And like I said, this is just a brief look. I mean, come on down, these things drive like a dream. Toyota Camry has been the #1 selling vehicle in America, well, four-door sedan in America for over 12 years. So when you think of the Camry has been the #1 selling vehicle in America, four-door sedan, for over 12 years. Most Camrys that were sold 10 years ago are still on the road today. I'd say about 90%. And that other 10% is flash floods, fires, acts of God, you know, something that's out of our control, accidents. But the resale value on these Camrys is amazing. You buy a Camry and you're going to run it forever. It's going to be a great car, and it's very safe. One of the main things I like to point out is a Camry has 10 airbags versus a Honda Civic that has maybe that has 6. Now, if you take into effect that an airbag costs $1,000 for the manufacturer to put into the vehicle, that's a $4,000 price difference that we're competing with right off the bat, simply because we want our customers to be as safe as possible on the road. So if you think reliability, please think about Toyota Camry. When you think about that Toyota Camry, think Handy Toyota down here in St. Albans, Vermont. And when you do come to Handy Toyota, look for me, Wade McDonald. My cell phone number is 802-777-8295, and my email address is wmcdonald@handycars.com. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy this video. Hope to see you soon. I love the opportunity to earn your business.